A fiddler on the roof.
Sounds crazy, no? But here in our little village of Anatevka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up here if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word: tradition! Tradition, 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 tradition. Because of our traditions, we've kept our balance for many, many years. Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered, and we always wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition get started? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition, and because of our traditions, everyone knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right, as master of the house, to have the final word at home? The Papa, tradition, the Papa, tradition.
Who must know the way to make a proper home, a quiet home, a kosher home? Who must raise the family and run the home, so Papa's free to read the holy book?
The Mama, tradition, the Mama, tradition.
At 3 I started Hebrew school, at 10 I learned a trade. I hear they picked a bride for me, I hope she's pretty.
The sons, tradition, the sons, tradition.
And who does Mama teach to mend and tend and fix, preparing me to marry whoever Papa picks?
The daughters, tradition, the daughters. I have 5 daughters, tradition. Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right, as master of the house, to have the final word at home? The Papa, tradition, the Papa, tradition. And in the circle of our little village, we've always had our special types. For instance, Yente, the matchmaker.
Avram, I have the perfect match for your son, a wonderful girl.
Who is it?
Rachel, the shoemaker's daughter.
Rachel? She can hardly see. She's almost blind.
Tell the truth, Avram. Is your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks, it's a perfect match.
And Reb Nachum, the beggar.
Tzedakah?
Here, Reb Nachum is 1 kopek.
1 kopeck? Laser, last week you gave me 2 kopecks.
I had a bad week.
So, if you had a bad week, why should I suffer?
And most important, our beloved rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the czar?
A blessing for the Tsar? Of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
Then there are the others in our village. They form a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable, and His Honor, and many others. We don't bother them, and so far, they don't bother us. And amongst ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was the time that he sold him a horse and he delivered a mule. But that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse. It was a mule. It was a horse. It was a mule, I tell you. Horse, mule, horse, mule, horse, mule.
Tradition, 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 tradition. Tradition. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
Mama, where should we put these?
Put them on my head. By the stove, foolish girl. Where's Chava?
She's in the barn milking.
When will Papa be home?
It's almost Shabbos and he worries a lot when he'll be home. He could drive a person crazy. He should only live and be well. Sprinza, bring me some more potatoes. Ah, Chava, did you finish the milking?
Yes.
You were reading again. Why does a girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here.
Mama, Gente's coming. She's down the road.
Maybe she's finally found a good match for you, Tsaito.
From your mouth to God's ears.
Why does she have to come now? It's almost Shabbos.
Girls, go finish up in the barn. I want to talk to Yenta alone.
But Mama, the men Yenta finds. The last one was so old. He was bald. He had no hair.
A poor girl without a dowry can't be so particular. You want hair? Marry a monkey.
Golden darling, I had to come see you because I have such news for you. And not every day of the week news. Once in a lifetime news. Bury your daughters outside. No? Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golden. I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the vice husband, God forbid, is better than no husband. God forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow, alone. No one to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him. And even thinking of him gives me no pleasure.
Good afternoon. Is Tsaito here?
Yes, but she's busy. You can come back later.
But there's something I'd like to...
Later.
What does that poor tailor Muttle want with Saito?
Well, they've been friends since they were babies together. They talk, they play.
They play. What do they play?
Who knows? They're just children.
From such children come other children.
Muttle is a nothing.
Ah, children, children. They are your blessing in your old age. My Aaron, may he rest in peace, couldn't give me children. Not that he tried very much. But what's the use complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yente. Not every woman in the world is a Yente. Well, Golde, I must go now and prepare my poor Sabbath table. So goodbye, Golde. And it was a pleasure pouring our hearts out to each other.
Yenta, you said you had news for me.
I'm losing my head. One day it will fall off altogether and the horse will kick it in the mud and goodbye, Yente. Of course, the news. It's about Laser Wolf, the butcher. A good man, a fine man. And I don't have to tell you he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man. You understand. Of course you do. After all, his wife from Asara died several years ago. So, to make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Zeitel.
My Zeitel.
No, the Tsar's Zeitel. Of course your Zeitel.
Such a match for my Zeitel. Oh, but Tevye wants a learned man. He doesn't like Laser.
Fine, so he won't marry him. Laser wants the daughter, not the father. Look, Golda, send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it himself. He'll win your husband over. Laser's a good man, a wealthy man. True, of course true. So, you let me know how it went, huh? And you don't have to thank me, Golda, because aside from my fee, which anyway Laser will pay, it gives me great satisfaction to make people happy. What better satisfaction is there? So goodbye, Golda. Oh, and good Shabbos. And you're welcome.
What did she want, Mama?
When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish washing the floor.
I wonder if Yenta found a husband for you, Zeitel.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Mutzel the tailor.
I didn't ask you.
Zeitel, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me.
And then after her, one for me.
So if Yenta
Oh,
brings...
Yenta.
Well, someone has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves.
She might bring someone wonderful.
Someone interesting.
And well off.
And important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see.
For Papa, make him a scholar.
For Mama, make him rich as a king. For me, well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark I'm alone, so find me a match of my own. Since when are you interested in a match, Chava? I thought you only had your eye on your books. And you only have your eye on the rabbi's son.
Well, why not? We only have one rabbi, and he only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take, right? Of course, right. Huddle, oh huddle, have I made a match for you? He's handsome, he's young, all right, he's 62, but he's a nice man, a good catch, true, true. I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. Chava, you found him, won't you be a lucky bride? He's handsome, he's tall, that is from side to side, but he's a nice man, a good catch, right? Right. You heard he has a temper, he'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober, so you're all right. Did you think you'd get a prince?
Well, I'll do the best I can.
With no dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you got a man. Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please take your time.
Up till this minute, I misunderstood that I could get stuck for good.
Dear Yenta, see that he's gentle. Remember, you were also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental. It's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no plans. I'm in no rush.
So, today I am a horse. Dear God, did you have to make my poor horse lose his shoe just before Shabbos? That wasn't nice. Sometimes I think when things are too quiet up there, you say to yourself, what kind of mischief can I make for my friend Devi?
Oh, you're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
Oh, he was invited to the blacksmith's for Shabbos.
Well, hurry up. The sun won't wait for you. And I have something I want to say to you.
ויפסח השם את פי האישה, וטיב לה אסכוח ואסכול לידסו. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. Dear Lord, you made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, there's no shame in being poor, but there's no great honor either. So, would it be so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, yadda-deedle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yadda-deedle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum. If I were a biddy-biddy rich, idle-diddle-diddle-diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof and real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd see my wife, my Goldie, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I'd see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oi, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town will come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them, like Solomon the wise. If you please, Reb Devier, oh pardon me, Reb Devier, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, or maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. And that would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, yadda-deedle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yadda-deedle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man?
There he is. Tevya, you forgot our orders for Shabbos.
Reb Mordechai, I had a little accident with my horse.
Terrible news in the outside world. Terrible news.
What is it?
What does it say?
In a village called Rozhanka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land, maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why don't you ever bring us any good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places that they can't reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You stand around and you curse and you talk, but you don't do anything.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No.
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student in the university there.
Ah, Kiev, of course, Reb.
Perchik.
So you are a newcomer here. As Avram said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Oh, forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
Really? For a man who was slow of speech, he sure talked a lot. Here, have a piece of cheese.
No, I have no money and I am not a beggar. I give lessons to children. The Bible has many important lessons for our times. Do you have any children?
I have 5 daughters.
5.
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
Ooh, a radical.
I would be willing to teach them.
I am a poor man. Food for lessons. Good. You'll stay with us for Shabbos. We don't eat like kings, but we don't starve to death either. As the good book says, Baruch atah Hashem hamotzi lechem mina ha'aretz.
Where does the good book say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly say that, but somewhere it says something about an am ha'aretz. Good Shabbos, everyone. Come.
Good Shabbos, Tevya.
Good Shabbos, children.
Good Shabbos, Papa.
Shabbos.
Shabbos, Papa.
Good Shabbos. Good Shabbos.
Shabbos, Papa.
Good Shabbos. Good Shabbos. Children, this is Perchik. Perchik, these are my daughters.
You have pleasant daughters.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine, and 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 this is not mine. This is Matel Kamzoya the tailor, and he was just...
So you did me a favor and came in.
And this is also mine. Golde, this is Perchik from Kiev. He will be staying with us for Shabbos. Perchik is a teacher. Would you like to take lessons from him?
I'm a good teacher, a very good teacher.
I heard once that the rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
Oh, the wit she gets from me, as the good book says.
The good book can wait. Get washed.
The tongue she gets from her mother.
Matel, you're also eating with us? Of course. Another blessing. Zeitel, set the table for 2 more. Everyone get washed. Shabbos is about to start. Tevya, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be any different?
Tevya, I have to tell you.
Shh! I'm davening.
Laser Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher, about what?
I don't know. Only he says it's very important.
Oh, what could be so important? I have nothing for him to share.
After Shabbos, go and see him and talk to him.
Talk to him about what? If he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Don't be such an ox. A man sends an important message, at least you go talk to him.
He wants my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
All right. After Shabbos, I'll talk to him.
Matel, Yenta was here. I saw her. If they agree on someone, there will be a match, and then it will be too late for us. You should ask my father to marry me tonight, now.
Why would he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Zeitel, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me.
Matel!
I'm just a poor tailor.
Matel, even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you please talk to him?
All right. I'll talk to him.
It's late. Where is everybody? It's late. Come, children, it's time to light the candles. Come.
Reb Tevye.
Yes, what is it? Well, Mato, what is it?
Good Shabbos, Reb Tevye.
Good Shabbos. Come, children, come.
May the Lord protect and defend you. May He always shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel a shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's ways. May God bless you and grant you long life. May the Lord fulfill our Sabbath prayer for you. May God make you good mothers and wives. May He send you husbands who will care for you. May the Lord protect and defend. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from favor them, O Lord, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer.
Reb Mordechai,
Yes, Laser Wolf.
bring me a bottle of your best brandy and 2 glasses.
Right away, Laser.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tevye.
Tevye, what are you doing here so early?
Laser wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Reb Laser.
Ah, Tevye, sit down. Have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
So, how goes it with you, Tevye?
Ah, how should it go?
You're right.
And you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that. May I?
So, I suppose you know why I wanted to see you.
Yes, I do, Reb Laser, but there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes, why should I get rid of her?
Well, you have a few others without her.
Oh, I see. So today you want one, and tomorrow maybe 2.
2? What would I do with 2?
The same you would do with 1.
Tevye, this is very important to me.
But why is it so important to you?
Frankly, because I'm lonesome.
Lonesome? What are you talking about?
You don't know.
Yes, we're talking about my new milk cow, the one you want to buy from me.
A milk cow? So I won't be lonesome?
What is so funny?
I was talking about your daughter. Your daughter, Tzeitel.
My daughter, Tzeitel?
Of course, your daughter, Tzeitel. She comes into my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. She'd make a great wife. And as for me, well, you know, I'm pretty well off. And I'll be good to her, Tevye. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? The man smells like kidneys and livers. On the other hand, with a butcher, my daughter will never know hunger. Of course, he has a problem. He's much older than her. That's her problem. She's much younger. That's his problem. I always thought of him as the butcher, but I misjudged him. He's a good man. He likes her. He'll try to make her happy. What do I think? What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
That's wonderful, Tevye. Let's drink on it.
To you.
No, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
Rav Mordechai!
Yes, Laser.
Drinks for everybody!
What's the occasion?
I'm taking myself a bride!
Who is it?
Tevye's eldest Saito!
That's wonderful!
Congratulations! To our agreement!
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To good health and happiness. But most important, to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim, to life. Here's to the father I try to be.
Here's to my bride to be.
Drink l'chaim, to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim, to life. Life has a way of confusing us.
Blessing and bruising us.
Drink l'chaim, to life. God would like us to be joyful, even when our hearts lie panting on the floor.
How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for?
To life, l'chaim. To Saito, my daughter.
Wife!
It gives you something to think about, something to drink about. Drink l'chaim to life.
To Laser Wolf.
To Tevye!
Saito, your daughter.
My wife!
May all your futures be pleasant ones, not like our present ones. Drink l'chaim to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim to life. It takes a wedding to make us say, let's live another day. Drink l'chaim to life. We'll raise a glass and sip a drop of schnapps in honor of the great good luck that favored you. We know that when good fortune favors to such men it stands to reason, we deserve it too. To us and our good fortune, be happy, be healthy, long life. And if our good fortune never comes, here's to whatever comes. Drink l'chaim to life. Yes, where's Olu? You are going to be my papa. You know, I always wanted a son. I just thought he would be a little younger than me.
Good evening.
Good evening, Constable.
What's the celebration?
Tevya is marrying off his eldest daughter.
Oh, may I offer my congratulations, Tevya?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Tevya, I have piece of news I think I should tell you as a friend.
What is it?
We have received orders that sometime soon this district will have a little unofficial demonstration.
A program? Here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Not too serious. But I thought I should tell you so you could tell the others to be prepared.
Thank you, Your Honor. You are a good man. If I may say so. It's too bad you're not a Jew.
Tevya, this is what I like about you. Always joking. Oh, and congratulations again for your daughter.
Dear Lord, did you have to send me this kind of news today of all days? It's true we are the chosen people, but once in a while, can't you choose somebody else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my daughter Tzaitel. L'chaim.
Children, the lesson that we learn from the story of Lavan and Yaakov is to never trust an employer. Understand?
Yes, Perchik.
Papa isn't up yet? I fell asleep waiting up for your father last night.
No, Mama, he's not up.
Well, enough lessons then. We'll have to do Papa's work today. Girls, let's go help Tzaitel in the barn. Huddle, you finish up here.
That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
Do you think so?
Although I'm not sure the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
Neither, I suppose, would the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know about him besides the fact that he's the rabbi's son? Would you be interested in him if he were the shoemaker's son?
At least I know he doesn't have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down. We like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls shouldn't even be looking at each other.
I'm looking at you.
You are very brave. Do you know that in the city, boys and girls hold hands? They even dance together. New dances like this. Do you like it?
Yes, it's very nice.
Hey! There. We just changed an old custom.
Yes, thank you. I mean, you're welcome. I mean, good day.
Good day.
Perchik, how were the lessons today?
I think we had a great beginning.
Oh, look who's finally up. What happened last night?
Patience, woman. As the good book says, good news will stay, and bad news will refuse to leave.
You could die from such a man.
Ah, Saito, there you are. Come, my darling. You are to be congratulated. You are going to be married.
Married?
What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it!
The butcher?
My heart told me this was our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee, I thank thee.
And what do you say, Saito?
What can she say, my firstborn, a bride? Oh, now I must go thank Yenta. Oh, my Saito, a bride.
Mazel tov, Saito.
Mazel tov, Saito.
Mazel tov.
You call that a mazel tov? And you, Perchik, aren't you going to congratulate Saito?
Congratulations, Saito, for getting a rich man.
Saito, why are you so quiet? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa. Papa?
What? What is it?
Papa, I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks. Only don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
But we made an agreement.
Is an agreement more important than I am, Papa? Papa, please, don't force me. I'll be unhappy all of my days. Please, please.
All right. I won't force you. I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa. Thank you.
Octavia, may I speak with you?
Later, Matel, later.
But I would like to speak with you.
Not now, Matel. I have problems.
That's what I want to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Certainly. Like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, Matel, goodbye.
At least listen to him, Papa.
All right. You have a tongue. Talk.
Octavia, I hear you are arranging a match for Tzeitzel.
Oh, he also has ears.
I have a match for Tzeitzel.
What kind of match?
A perfect fit.
A perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
A perfect fit, made to measure. Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who it is.
Please don't shout at me.
All right. Who is it?
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 It's me. Myself.
Himself. Either you're completely out of your mind or you must be crazy. He must be crazy. Arranging a match for yourself, what are you? Everything, the bridegroom, the matchmaker, the guests, all rolled into one. Perhaps you'll even be performing the ceremony. You must be crazy!
Please don't shout at me.
What? Don't I have anything to say about my daughter anymore? No one has to ask the father.
We love each other.
Oh, stop talking nonsense. You're nothing but a poor tailor.
That's true, but even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Octavia, your daughter will not starve. Well, what do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? On the one hand, he's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things can never get worse for him. They can only get better. Look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes. So hopeful. Tradition. Very well, children. When shall we make the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa.
You won't be sorry,
I
Reptevia.
won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Modern children.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. Now, what am I going to do about Goldie? What am I going to tell Goldie? Oi, help!
Muttle, you were wonderful.
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago at Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought could never be. God has given you to me.
Muttle, laser, title.
What is it? What?
Help! Help! Help!
Tevye, wake up!
Help! Help!
What's the matter with you?
Help!
Why are you howling like that?
Oh, where is she?
Where is who? What are you talking about?
Former Sarah Laser Wolf's first wife. She was here just a minute ago.
What are you talking about? From Sarah's been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Now tell me what you dreamt, and I'll tell you what it meant.
It was terrible.
Tell me.
All right. But don't be frightened.
Tell me.
All right. This is my dream. I dreamt we were having a celebration of some kind. And in walks your grandmother Saito. May she rest in peace.
Grandmother Saito? How'd she look?
For a woman who's been dead 30 years, she looked pretty good. Well, naturally, I went to greet her, and she said to me,
A blessing on your head,
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
to see your daughter wed,
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
and such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor Muttle come soil.
Muttle?
A worthy boy is he,
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
of pious family.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
They named him after my dear Uncle Mordechai, the tailor Muttle come soil.
A tailor? She must have heard wrong. She meant a butcher.
You must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean a butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf.
No, I mean a tailor, Tevye, my great-grandchild, my little Saito, who you named for me. Muttle's bride was meant to be. For such a match I pray.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
In heaven it was made.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
A fine upstanding boy, a comfort and a joy. The tailor Muttle come soil.
But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
That's what I said. But we announced it, Grandma, to our a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher laser wolf.
No! So you announced it, Tavia. That's your headache. But as for laser wolf, I say to you, Tavia, that's your headache too.
A blessing on your house, mazel tov, mazel tov. Imagine such a spouse, mazel tov, mazel tov. And such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor mazel comes
It
oil.
was a butcher.
The tailor mazel comes
It
oil.
was laser wolf. The tailor mazel comes oil.
Sha! Look, who is this? Who is this? Who comes here? What woman is this? By righteous anger shaken. Could it be? Sure. Yes, it could. Why not? Who could be mistaken? It's the butcher's wife come from beyond the grave. It's the butcher's dear darling departed wife. From a Sarah, 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 from a Sarah.
What is this about your daughter marrying my husband?
It's her husband.
Would you do this to your friend and neighbor from a Sarah?
From a Sarah.
Have you no consideration for a woman's feelings?
Woman's feelings.
Handing over my belongings to a total stranger.
Total stranger.
How could you allow it? How? How could you let your daughter take my place, live in my house, carry my keys, and wear my clothes? How?
How can you allow your daughter to take her place? House. Keys. Clothes.
Such a learned man as Tevye wouldn't let it happen.
Let it happen.
Tell me that it isn't true, and then I wouldn't worry.
Wouldn't worry.
Say you didn't give your blessing to your daughter's marriage.
Marriage.
Let me tell you what would follow such a fatal wedding. If Saito marries Laser Wolf, I pity them both. She'll live with him 3 weeks, and when 3 weeks are up, I'll come to her by night. I'll take her by the throat, and this I'll give you, Saito, this I'll give you, Saito, this I'll give you, Saito. Here's my wedding present if she marries Laser Wolf.
It's an evil spirit. May it fall into the river, may it sink into the earth. Such a dark and horrible dream.
And to think, it was all brought on by that butcher. Well, if my grandmother Saito took the trouble to come all the way from the other world to tell us about Mato the tailor, all we can say is it's all for the best. Amen.
Amen.
A blessing on my head, mazel tov, like Grandma Saito said, mazel tov. We'll have a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor mazel comes oil.
We haven't got the man
Mazel tov,
we had when we began.
mazel tov.
But since your grandma came, she'll marry what's his name?
The tailor mazel comes oil.
The tailor mazel comes oil. The tailor mazel comes oil. The tailor mazel comes oil.
Did you hear? Did you hear? Tevye's Saito is marrying Mato, not Laser Wolf.
Mato the tailor? That's terrible.
Can't believe it.
What's wrong with my son, Mato?
Excuse me, Shainzel, mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov, Chava.
Thank you.
Mazel tov. Mazel and Saito, a perfect match.
Mazel tov, Chava.
Thank you.
Spasiba.
Please, may I pass?
Why? We are congratulating you, Chava.
All right,
Wait, stop it!
What is wrong with you?
I said stop it!
Listen here, Fedka.
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. Sorry about that. They meant no harm.
Didn't they? Is there something that you want?
Yes. I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I often see you at the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Would you like to borrow my book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Is it because I'm not Jewish?
I really don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Go ahead. Take the book. I know you'll really love it. And when you return it, I'll ask you how much you liked it. And we'll talk about it for a while. Good day, Chava.
Good day.
Fiedka.
Good day, Fiedka.
Is this the little girl I carry?
Is this the little boy at play?
I don't remember growing older. When did they? When did she get to be a beauty?
When did he grow to be so tall?
Wasn't it yesterday when they were small? Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even as we gaze. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years. One season following another, laden with happiness and tears. What words of wisdom can I give them?
How can I help to ease their way?
Now they must learn from one another, day by day.
They look so natural together.
Just like two newlyweds should be.
Is there a canopy in store for me?
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years. One season following another, laden with happiness and tears.
Reb Mordechai.
Mazel tov. I would like to announce that the bride's parents are giving the newlyweds the following. A new feather bed. Whoa. 2 pillows.
Goose pillows.
Goose pillows. And these candlesticks. And Laser Wolf has no ill feelings. In fact, he has a gift that he would like to announce to the newlyweds himself.
Like he said, there are no hard feelings. What's done is done. I am giving the newlyweds 5 whole chickens, 1 for each of the first 5 Sabbaths of their married life.
Wow, what a tzaddik.
Reb Laser, you are a decent man. There is a famous saying which says...
I didn't marry your daughter. I don't need to listen to your sayings.
Well, if you would just listen for 2 seconds...
Why should I listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement!
It was a shame!
This is not the place.
I saw them. They drank on it. The terms weren't agreed upon.
What's done is done.
An agreement is an agreement.
I had a sign. My own grandmother came to me from beyond the grave.
Oh, what sign? My grandmother came and told me that her grandmother is a big liar.
My daughter's wedding is speak to me.
Quiet! What's all the screaming about? They drank on it. An agreement. A sign. It's all nonsense. Zeitel wanted to marry Muttel and not Laser.
He's a radical.
Musicians, play! A dance! A dance!
What's he doing?
Pelchik!
Stop him!
Who will dance with me?
It's a sin.
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
Well, Rabbi,
Dancing? Well, it's not exactly forbidden, but...
And it's no sin. Now who will dance with me?
Huddle!
It's only a dance, Mama.
Look at Tavia's daughter! She's dancing with a man!
I can see that she's dancing. And I'm going to dance with my wife. Goldie!
I see we have come at a bad time. I am truly sorry, but our orders are for tonight, for the entire village. Play! Play! I am truly sorry, but you understand. Come. All right.
All right. Take him into the house.
What are you standing around for? Clean up. Clean up.
All right, men.
That was quite a dowry you gave my daughter Zeitel on her wedding. Anyway, Matel and Zeitel have been married for a few months now, and, well, they work very hard, but they are as poor as squirrels in winter. I know you are very busy. Wars, revolutions, floods, plagues. But could you take a couple of seconds away from your catastrophes and get Matel a new sewing machine? Am I bothering you too much? As the good book says. Why should I tell you what the good book says, huh?
Please don't be upset, Huddle.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
I do have to. They expect me in Kiev tomorrow morning.
So you told me. Then goodbye.
Huddle, your father, the others here, think that what happened at Zeitel's wedding was just a little cloudburst and everything will be okay. Everything will be peaceful again. It won't. Horrible things are happening all over the land. Pogroms, violence, whole villages forced to leave their homes. It's happening all over and it will happen here. Do you understand?
Yes.
I have important work to do. We must fight back.
Then goodbye, Perchik.
But before I do go, there was a certain question I wanted to discuss with you.
Yes?
A political question.
Oh. What is it?
The question of marriage?
This is a political question?
In a theoretical sense, yes.
I think you're asking me to marry you.
In a theoretical sense, yes, I am.
I was hoping you were.
So I take it you're saying yes, even though I'm going away? Oh, I am so happy, Huddle.
So am I, Perchik.
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I have something that I could die for, someone that I could live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there be a wife to share such a difficult, wandering kind of life?
I was only out of sight, waiting right here.
Who knows tomorrow where our home will be?
I'll be with you, and that's home enough for me.
Everything is right at hand, simple and clear. I have something that I could die for, someone that I could live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for.
So, when will we be married, Perchik?
I will send for you as soon as I can. It will be a hard life, Huddle.
But it will be less hard if we live it together.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Rabtevya. I have some bad news. I must leave Anatevka.
When?
Right away.
I'm sorry to hear that, Perchik. We will all miss you.
But I also have some good news. You can congratulate me.
Congratulations! What for?
We're engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
No, you're not. I know you like him, and he likes you, but you're going away. And you're staying here. So have a nice trip, Perchik. My answer is no.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
Oh, I understand. I gave my permission to Matel and Zeitel, so you think you can get my permission too. My answer is still no. Bye-bye.
Rabtevya, we're not asking for your permission, only for your blessing. We are going to be married.
You're not asking for my permission?
But we would like your blessing, Papa.
What? You don't ask me, you tell me you're getting married and first you're abandoning her.
I will send for her and marry her as soon as I can. I love her.
I love her. Love. It's the new style. On the one hand, they decided without a matchmaker. On the other hand, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did, and it seems these two had the same matchmaker. I'll lock her up in her room. I couldn't, I should. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him. Tradition. Very well, children. You have my blessing and my permission.
Thank you, Papa.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. And what will I tell your mother? Another dream?
Perhaps if you told her I had a rich uncle or something like that.
Please, Perchik, I can handle my own wife. Goldie! Goldie! Goldie, darling. I've just been talking with Perchik and Huddle.
Well?
Well, I've decided to give them my permission to become engaged.
What? Just like that without even asking me?
Who asks you? I'm the father.
And who is he? He has absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't say that. I hear he has a rich uncle.
Aye.
A very rich uncle. He's a good man, Goldie. And what's more important, Huddle loves him. And he loves her. It's a new world, Goldie. Love. A new world. Goldie, do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you? With our daughters getting married and this trouble in the town. You're upset, you're worn out. Go inside, go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Goldie, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
for 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Goldie, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy.
I was nervous.
So was I.
But my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. So now I'm asking, Goldie, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love him? For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
Then you love me.
I suppose I do.
Then I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Just a few more minutes. Is he in big trouble, this hero of yours? Arrested? Convicted?
But he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. He's in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asks you to leave your father and your mother and join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there.
No, Papa. He didn't ask me to go. I want to go. How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do, why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was, close to the people who are close to me, here in the home I love. Who could see that a man would come who would change the shape of my dreams? Helpless now I stand with him, watching little dreams grow dim. What a melancholy choice this is, wanting a home, wanting him, closing my heart to every hope but his, leaving the home I love. There where my heart was settled long ago, I must go, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet there with my love, I'm home.
But who will there be there in the wilderness to perform a marriage ceremony?
I promise, Papa, we will be married under a canopy.
No doubt a rabbi or two has also been arrested.
Papa, who knows when we will see each other again?
Then we will leave it in his hands. Take good care of her. See that she dresses warm.
Did you hear? Did you hear? A new arrival at Muttle and Seitel's.
Rabbi, did you hear? A new arrival at Muttle and Seitel's.
Really? Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Sheinzel, where are you running?
To my son Muttle, there's a new arrival there. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov, Sheinzel.
Look. See how close the stitches are?
It's beautiful.
I know. From now on, my clothes will be perfect. Made by machine. No more handmade clothes.
And the baby? How's the baby?
She's wonderful, Mama.
How does it work?
They still don't know about us? You must tell them.
I will, but I'm afraid.
Let me talk to your father.
Absolutely not.
Let me try.
No, I'll talk to him.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Good day. Chava, what were you and he talking about?
Nothing. We were just talking. Papa, Fiedka and I have known each other.
Chava, you must not forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Certainly, all creatures on earth have a name.
Fiedka is not a creature, Papa. Fiedka's a man. The world is changing, Papa.
No, some things do not change for us. Some things will never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Fiedka and I. We want to be married.
Marry outside the faith? No, Chava. I said no. Never talk of this again. Never see him again. Never mention his name again. Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa, I understand.
Oh, you're finally here.
It's late. Let's go home for supper.
I want to see Mattel's new machine now.
You'll see it another time. It's late. Let's go.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry.
I'm very frightened of you. After we finish supper, I'll faint. Let's go.
Golde, I am the man of this family, and I want to see Mattel's new machine now. Now let's go home. Dear Lord, how long can this miserable horse of mine complain about his leg? If I can walk on 2 legs, how come he can't walk on 3?
Tevye.
What? What is it?
It's Chava. She left home this morning with Fietka. I looked everywhere for her. I even went to the priest and he told me they were married.
Married.
No.
Go home, Golde. We have other children at home.
But
Chava is dead to us, Golde. Go home. Go home.
I want to talk with you, Papa. I beg you to accept us.
Accept them. How can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, how can I deny my own daughter? On the other hand, how can I turn my back on my faith, on my people? If I bend that far, I will break. On the other hand, there is no other hand. No, Chava. No.
Papa! Papa!
Tradition, tradition, tradition.
Did you hear the news?
There are rumors all over town.
What rumors?
There was an edict in St. Petersburg that all...
Good evening, Your Honor. What's the good news in the world?
I see you have company.
These are my friends.
It's just as well. What I have to say for you is for their ears also. Tevye, how quickly can you sell your house and all your household goods?
Sell my house? Why should I sell my house? Is it in anyone's way?
It is not just you, my friend. All your people must be out of all of the villages. You must leave Anatevka in 3 days.
3 days. And what if we refuse to leave?
You will be forced out.
We will defend ourselves.
Refuse to leave.
Keep our land.
We will fight for our homes.
Against our army, I would not advise it.
I have some advice for you. Get off my land. This is still our home.
Get out.
Get out of here!
You have 3 days. Go.
3 days. After a lifetime of a piece of paper and get thee out.
Maybe the Jews in other villages have a plan.
We should defend ourselves.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Oh, very good. And then the whole world will be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting all our lives for the Messiah. Wouldn't now be a good time for him to come?
We'll just have to wait for him somewhere else. Meanwhile, let's start packing.
How will I be able to sell my shop?
Where will we go?
Well, Anatevka hasn't exactly been the Garden of Eden.
That's true. After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A pot.
A pen.
A broom.
A hat.
Oh, someone should have set a match to this place a long time ago.
A bench, a tree.
So what's a stove?
Or a house.
People who pass through Anatevka don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood. A piece of cloth.
What do we leave? Nothing much. Only Anatevka. Anatevka, Anatevka, underfed, overworked, Anatevka. Where else could Shabbos be so sweet? Anatevka, Anatevka, intimate, obstinate, Anatevka, where I know everyone I meet. Soon I'll be a stranger in a strange new place, searching for an old familiar face. Anatevka, I belong in Anatevka. Tumble down, work a day, Anatevka. Dear little village, little town of mine.
It's just a place. Our forefathers have been forced out of many, many places at a moment's notice.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
But where will we live in America?
With Uncle Avram. He just doesn't know it yet.
Well, Tevya, I'm on my way to Chicago. My beloved wife, Fruma Sarah, may she rest in peace, has a brother there.
Very nice.
I hate him. But a relative is a relative.
Be well, Laser.
Golda, darling, I had to come see you because I have such news for you. Guess where I'm going? You'll never guess. I'll tell you. Last night, my husband, Aaron, may he rest in peace, came to me in my sleep and said, Yenta, go to Jerusalem. Usually I wouldn't listen to him. After all, good as he was, much brains he wasn't blessed with. But in my dream, it's a sign, right? Of course, right. So goodbye, Golda.
Goodbye, Yenta. And be well. Title, don't forget the baby.
Of course, Mama.
Come, children, come.
But what about Huddle? When will we see them?
Do they come visiting us now every Shabbos from Siberia?
We will write to them when we get to New York.
Chava! But Papa will see you. I want him to. I want to say goodbye. Maybe it would be better if I went inside and told Mama.
Chava.
Papa, we are also leaving this place. We came to say goodbye. We're going to Krakow.
We cannot stay here among people who could do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa. Goodbye, Mama. Goodbye, Chava. Biedka.
God be with you.
God be with you.
We will write to you in America if you like.
We will be staying with Uncle Avram.
Yes, Mama.
We will be staying with Uncle Avram. We will be staying with Uncle Avram. The whole world needs to know our business, Goldie.
Stop yelling at me and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
I don't need your advice, Goldie. Come, children, we have a train to catch and a boat. Goldie, we don't need to take these pots.
Yes, we do.
Oh, we'll take them.
We're going on a train. We're going on a boat.
Stop it! Behave yourselves. We're not in America yet.
Come, children, come. Let's go.